India can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. India cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Tries to play it through.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance.
Decent chance! Yes, it's in! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India have the... He's gone for goal! Ah, good steal, he just read it. Çalhanoğlu. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. India do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Camavinga. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Here's found the way through. Donatoni, big header! It's in! And this is getting better and better. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Kamavinga! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Out to the right. Eric Garcia.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
India needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Decent progress down the left. Tries to pass it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. Çalhanoğlu getting this one clear. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eric Garcia. Played out towards the right wing. Out for a throw. Anderson. Eric Garcia. Messi. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Anderson. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Foden. Distributed tidily. Donadoni carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. Rashford. Crunching tackle. Crosses it in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Casemiro. Hernandez. Neymar. And it's Hernandez. Now Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. And no, he's seen through all of that. Anderson. Pull it. And it's Rashford. Rashford goes hurtling down that left-hand side. No goals as yet. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
India clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Donadoni proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! Goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Casemiro, and here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Doué. Flings in across. A header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, that's nice. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rashford. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Bullet. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, that was
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half.
India really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. the boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Or any other paid parking facilities
India
in the area.
ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
India find a position of real strength now. And this is Hullet. Rice. Howson. Hernandez. He shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. Goes for a shot! And it's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Takes a shot! It's in! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Kamavinga.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Bellingham. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Oh, great run, magical. Howson gets it away. Rashford with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Just 5 minutes left. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be 3 minutes added
That has
time.
not gone well. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rashford. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clear. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more
and
straightforward.
welcome to today's
Win,
match.
and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. India cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Yamal has it in a wide position. Anderson gets over and intercepts. Rashford tries looking up for options on the left. He's looking unstoppable, and he's managed to get for it. Terrific header! Another fruitless header.
India really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Still goalless at the moment. Messi. Chance for a shot! Yes, it's in! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
India have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Eric Garcia. Sends it crossfield. Rashford might just make this. Rashford. He has found the way through. Played in. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Kimmich has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ronaldo looking to play it into the box. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. India do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Lovely bit of skill. Quick look, then plays it in. Great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could roll! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Right card, with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Raul, charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A nearby member of staff.
India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Yamal. Anderson. Eric Garcia. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Asa! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to... And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Anderson. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Gets a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Not too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Anderson. And it's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Anderson. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hunnit. Eric Garcia. Now it's Donadoni. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. Anderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Played out wide. And the shot! Played out to the right. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! Donadoni plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
There will
Hazard.
be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And the referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds,
Hello,
those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got full. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box. Donatoni. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Al-Musrati. India do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Here's Serdar. Now, can they get him away? And he's onside. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pullet considers his options. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He went for the curler. Nelson. Serdar has a look and plays it forward. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Donatoni. Donatoni. Oh, this is a very good run. Hangs, climbs up big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's come back out to him. And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nelson. Milokochap.
There will be
Nicely
1
aimed
minute
pass.
time.
And it's Rashford. Rashford! He's done very well to get to that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So
It's a mighty effort, in for the pieces. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Burnett. Donatoni. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Serdar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. India are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Up he goes! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Milokochap. And it's Musrati. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Throw in.
Substitution.
And he whips it in, punched away. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Al-Musrati. Here's Serdar.
4 added minutes has been
Milokochap
indicated.
looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Danny Vivian. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that will be it. India can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous... Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the...
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pull it. No outsmarting him this time. What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits.
It's Basho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can he find a finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. India have it back and can go again. Header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Over to the left. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baggio powering forward here. Roberto Baggio, that's really nicely played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Baggio received. It's Baggio! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's caused a worry or two.
Listen, really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Donatoni. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ball's gone out of play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And the whistle goes for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we'd like
An
to
engrossing
inform you now
half,
that the
but we're
latest
still
travel
where we
information
started,
is currently
0-0.
being displayed on the screen.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Van Dijk. Number 7, Jimenez. Number 8,
Here's the start of the second half.
coming on the field.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that...
Little doubt, that is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Guardiola has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
India, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, but that has not gone well. Donatoni, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played into space. Cannavaro gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Beckham. Cannavaro clears it away. Tries to play it through. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Stood up well to him there. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Eric Garcia goes steaming forward. Now, who's going to be first to this? Played towards the other side. Into the last quarter of an hour.
India clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's going to have his name taken. It's a pretty loose pass. He's away! Short changes him with that pass. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Too close for comfort. Oh no, what has happened here?
There will be
And
1
he
minute
shoots!
added time.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and...